on the year. Tim Wiebelhaus will play at a power forward position. Wiebelhaus is a 6'2 junior. Also to forward, it'll be Pat Timmer, and Pat Timmer is a 6'1 senior for the Mitchell Kernels. And at the other guard position, their starting quarterback on the football team, Jay Eidsness. So Jay Eidsness is a 6-foot junior. Ryan Heine, now introduced as the Junior Buck Club, is coming out on the floor. And Ryan Heine gets a certificate. Andy Bonger is coming out now. All right, as the young Junior Bucks coming out. Okay. Jeremy Fisher now being introduced to the crowd. And again, they get their certificate for all their hard work during the practice and intramurals. Matt Huber is being introduced now. Well, maybe not. Justin Harriman is out now on the floor. Okay, that is the Junior Buck Club for this week. And again, the coaching staff, especially head coach Dave Hofer, has put that in. Kind of get the whole program going in one direction. And now for the Yankton Bucks varsity, their starting lineup. Here's Corey Schuster, and he'll be starting at a forward position. He's a 6-foot senior, one of the strong defensive players for the Bucks. Also starting, the best player on Yankton in the past few games, it's been Jay Pasica. And Jay Pasica will be starting as a 6'3 and a half senior. Starting at center for Yankton, it'll be Jim Pasica, 10 points and 9 rebounds a game. Jim Pasica is a 6'4 senior. There's the point guard starter, Brian Corton. Corton at guard, a 5'5 senior. And the leading scorer for Yankton, Judd Birch. Birch is a 5'10 senior, and Birch is averaging 18 points a game for Yankton. I've got the national anthem coming up. We'll take a break and be back in 60 seconds with the starting tip.
Super
ball action contest tonight. It was Yankton winning 58-45. And Coach Randy Hofer's young Yankton Bucks are at 9-3 on the year. The big test now for the Yankton varsity, taking on the Kernels from Mitchell High School. And the teams are out ready to jump in the center. It'll be Jim Pasica going up against Scott Morgan. And again, Mitchell will have a slight height advantage. One of their starters, Marty Jacobson, did not make the trip to this game, so Jacobson will not be in there. And there's the tip, and it goes off to Mitchell. Controlling it is Eidsness, and set it out top to Zimmerman. Yankton will go right away into a man-to-man defense. There's Eidsness on the right side, and a bounce pass thrown away, and Brian Corton picks it up. Corton against the double team goes hard to the floor, and it's picked back up by Mitchell. So one turnover each team. And the Kernels now will have it. Almost losing it there is Zimmerman, again against the man-to-man. Now we'll try to weave a player inside and look for Scott Morgan, 15 feet away. He drives against Jay Pasica, and the shot is up, and it's good. Nice move there, Scott Morgan. He's got a bucket. So it's 2-0 with the lead for Mitchell, and now Yankton is down on that right side. Judd Birch, he had 35 against Mitchell last game. And the Kernels will definitely pop out there. As on the defense is Pat Timmer, a good defensive player for Mitchell. Jay Pasica now fakes the shot, looking inside. It's bounced off the foot of one of the Kernels, and it'll be basketball to Yankton. Coach Dave Hofer saying for the players to get into their motion offense as they get the ball to Corton, out top to Corey Schuster with the basketball. He'll go inside. Jim Pasica puts it up high off the glass, no good. Rebound Morgan. And now Mitchell bringing the ball down court, looking to fast break it with a basketball. Wiebelhaus, he'll set it back up out front. Kernels lead 2-0. We played a minute 15. Inside they go. Morgan against the double team. Block shot. And loose ball. It's on the floor. It may be. Oh, no. Coming up with it, Jay Pasica. Yankton has it. Corton leading the fast break for the Bucks. Nice bounce pass, Birch. Lays it up too hard. Schuster off the glass. It's good. And Yankton ties it up just like that at 2 apiece. Good fast break there. Yankton's tried a couple of fast break opportunities. 1 out of 2 on those moves. There's Scott Morgan, and he's going to be hacked on the arm by Schuster coming through. So that'll be the first foul. And it goes against Corey Schuster, the 6-foot senior forward. So tossing the ball in from out of bounds, it'll be the Kernels. With the basketball right now, that'll be Bob Zimmerman. He gets it to Morgan, jumper from 15, too hard off the rim. Nice rebound, Weebelhaus. Takes it right back up, and he's fouled. Offensive foul, rather. They came in, and they say that Jim Pasica had his hands straight up, and they call the offensive foul on Weebelhaus backing in. So a big call right there. It looks like Weebelhaus may be shooting too. And now Mitchell will full court press against the Bucks. This was something that Yankton had trouble with, especially in the first half up at the Corn Palace. They'll immediately give it to Corton and let him break the pressure on his own, which he does with behind the back dribble. Nice pass to inside. Jim Pasica misses the shot. Oh boy, Yankton had a good opportunity right there. It's rebounded by Eidsness. So we're still tied at 2 as we've played now 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Corton reaches in, almost commits a foul. Zimmerman gets it right back. Inside they go, and the pass thrown away, but it's picked back up by Mitchell. Now it's stolen. Stolen right back by the Bucks. Down court they go. Judd Birch gets the double team, drives right to the corner, and we've got a foul called, and that one is going to go against Timmer. Both teams a little ragged here in the early going, but again, both squads playing a lot of pressure defense. Coming into the game will be Mike O'Connell replacing Brian Corton. And Schuster looking for the bounce pass now finds Jay Pasica back out top Birch. They go in the corner to Schuster. Inside Jay Pasica, triple team. Gets it back to Schuster. Birch open from 3. It is good! Judd Birch, 3-point shot. Yankton leads at 5-2, down to 5:10 in the first. With the basketball right now, that's Eidsness. Bounce past Morgan. He's open if he wants the shot. Gets it back off to Zimmerman. He'll put it up from 10, and he hits it. Bob Zimmerman scores. Oh, it's just about a packed house here tonight at Yankton High School. Good basketball action. Birch losing control of it. That's a turnover, Yankton. Picking it up, Zimmerman. Got a 1-on-3 break. Zimmerman takes it in alone. Too hard off the glass. Rebound by Pasica. Zimmerman steals it, hands it off. The shot's good. Oh, that's a nice play by Zimmerman. Eidsness got the bucket. So a big turnover right there. Good play by Bob Zimmerman. 6-5 Mitchell. Birch against over to Schuster with the pass to O'Connell. Now the pass underneath. Good baseline jumper, but it's blocked. Blocked there by Birch. Now Birch with a shot. It's good. Morgan got the block, but Birch got the bucket. So it's 7-6 now. Judd Birch has 5 points. Halfway through the first quarter. Here's Zimmerman with a basketball. Timmer left alone. He gets it out top to Morgan. Jumper from 18. That's in. Scott Morgan with a nice jumper from outside. Boy, when a 6'6" high school player can pop out for that outside jumper. 8-7. Birch just able to break the timeline against tough pressure by Timmer. O'Connell with a basketball to Judd Birch. Now they look inside as they weave around. Birch inside. That's Jim Pasica. Fall away jumper. Too hard off the glass. Rebound comes down to Weebelhaus. Scott Morgan with the basketball. He'll take it right out front to Zimmerman. Yankton's had a couple of good inside shots. They just won't fall. Mitchell leads it by 1. Now with the ball. Driving, that's Eidsness to Zimmerman. Timmer will take it on the left side off the glass. It's good. Pat Timmer with the bucket. Mitchell leads it by 3. Yankton wants to keep the Kernels in close contact here. Don't want to fall too far behind as O'Connell has the basketball. To Corey Schuster. Inside Jay Pasica. Good pass O'Connell from 16. It's in. Mike O'Connell hits it. So he has his first basket. It's 10-9. Mitchell leads it by 1. Right now with the ball, that's Eidsness working against Schuster. Over to Timmer, underneath, almost tipped away. Weebelhaus has it, takes it inside, puts it up. He makes the basket, and he's fouled. Good strength there by Tim Weebelhaus, the 6'2" junior. Foul called on Jim Pasica. So everybody in the starting lineup has scored now for Mitchell. Score is 12-9. And now Wiebelhaus will have a chance to make a three-point play. Free throw is good. First free throw of the ball game. 13-9 now. Mitchell leads it by 4. O'Connell takes it down, gets a bounce pass to Judd Birch. Inside they go, tipped away by Morgan. Nice defense there, Mitchell. And now with the ball, that's Zimmerman. Zimmerman with a spin move. Nice pass inside Timmer, partially blocked, but it goes in. Timmer gets the basket. It's 15-9. And O'Connell will bring it down court. Well, Mitchell is playing a real good ball game. The Bucks aren't doing too bad themselves. There's Judd Birch almost with a turnover. Gets it over to Jay and now to Judd Birch. And Yankees inside game, tough going here against those tall Mitchell players, especially Scott Morgan. There's Corey Schuster back outside Jim Pasieka. Jumper is no good. And nice offensive rebounding position by Eidsness. Now the Kernels starting to go on a run. They put in 5 in a row. Here's Zimmerman driving right down the middle. And it's off the hands of Jay Pasieka, out of bounds to Mitchell. The Kernels with a 6-point lead in the ball. We'll be taking a break at the quarter and see if we can go to Randy Alexander if he has a report in yet. Inside they go. Scott Morgan tipped away. There's a nice steal by the Bucks. Mike O'Connell has it now. We'll see if Yankton can convert. O'Connell to Corey Schuster. Inside, oh, tough pass. Gets right through to Jay Pasieka. Left-handed shot goes in. Jay Pasieka gets the bucket. 15-11. And that was a little bit of a good break there for Yankton as the pass went off of. Thought about the three-pointer. Underneath they go, tipped away again by Yankton and stolen. The Bucks are reaching in well now. The last 2 times down court, Mitchell hasn't got a shot. Here's O'Connell to Birch in the corner, drives it to the middle, hangs in the air, puts up the off-balance shot, and it's rebounded by Jay Pasieka. He loses control off his hands, and it'll be basketball to the Kernels. Just 37 seconds left in the quarter. It's 15-11. Mitchell leads, and the Kernels have the ball. Now coming down court with it, that's Timmer. And he'll hand it off there to Zimmerman. See if they set up. Pasieka picks up the personal foul underneath. So Scott Morgan will have a couple. 20 seconds left in the quarter. They said it was quite an individual battle last time with Morgan against Birch. Judd Birch had 35 points for Yankton, but Morgan with 24 for Mitchell. First free throw's in. It's a nice soft touch, high arching. And getting ready to check in is Chris Tapkin. So Tapkin will take the place here of Corey Schuster now for the last 20 seconds. Tapkin, a good three-point shooter. And Morgan with the next free throw. It's no good. Rebounded there by Mitchell. Almost stolen away. Morgan gets it back. Bounce pass Zimmerman. So Mitchell has a chance for basically another three-point play. Loose ball now. And we've got a foul called, reach and foul against Tapkin. With 9 seconds left. It will be Mitchell basketball at half court. There's Zimmerman ready to pass it in, looking for someone. Now he finds Timmer, stolen away by Jay Pasieka. See if Yankton can get off the last shot. 4 seconds left. The pass to Jay Pasieka, puts up the jumper. It's around and out. It just wouldn't fall. Well, we've reached the end.
At 334 Walnut, Yankton.
Well, Scott Kustra here at Yankton High School. Basketball and wrestling action tonight on KYNT Yankton, brought to you by the KYNT Super Sports Boosters. And into the ballgame, the sophomore Mark Reichen. And we've got a turnover for the Bucks and a turnover for Mitchell and then a turnover for Yankton. Just like that, Yankton threw it away. Mitchell intercepted. It went back to the Bucks, but they committed an over the back with Jim Pasieka. That was a lot of action in a couple of seconds. Zimmerman with a basketball, almost a travel, but Mitchell controls it, and they lead it 16-11. That was certainly a shaky first 20 seconds of the second quarter, but Mitchell has the basketball in the end. They look inside Morgan. Nice catch off the glass. That was easy. Scott Morgan got the bucket. Yankton has got to keep the ball away from Scott Morgan if they can. Here's Mark Reichen with a pass to Chris Tapkin. Tapkin back out front to Judd Birch. Birch will go over in the corner to Reichen. Rebound. Quick down court pass to Zimmerman. He'll pop from 15. It's no good, and Reichen gets the rebound. He goes to the floor and hands it off to Tapkin. It's 18-11, and Yankton has the basketball. Reichen over to Judd Birch. Birch out front to Tapkin. He'll pop from outside. He hits it. Chris Tapkin with a bucket. 18-13 now. Tapkin with a good high-arching shot, and Todd Miles will get ready to check in. They need to get that big guy in there for some good interior defense. Try and battle against Scott Morgan, who has 7 points already. Timmer. Jim Pasieka will check out, and into the ballgame Todd Miles for Yankton, averaging 5.5 points and 5 rebounds on the year. And again with a basketball, it's the Yankton Bucks. Here's Mark Reichen bringing it up court. Over to Chris Tapkin in the left-hand corner. Tapkin inside pass, Jay Pasieka. Tries to drive, reverse layup, no good. It just won't go against Morgan. Morgan gets the rebound. Dribbles it down court to Zimmerman. Almost travels, gets it back to Eidsness. And with a basketball right now, Zimmerman. Yankton trails by 5. There's the ball to Wiebelhaus. He's guarded by Miles. Zimmerman, the pass inside. Morgan gets a double team off the glass. No good. Morgan tips it up, keeps it alive, puts it in. Scott Morgan doing it all inside. He's a great player in there. 6'6" and long arms and good ball control ability. It's 20-13. Mark Reichen with a pass over to Chris Tapkin. Tapkin to Birch. Birch looking left. He's double teamed. There's Miles inside. Hangs in the air. Puts the shot up. No good. And again, Mitchell with the rebound. Good move by Miles, but the ball just wouldn't fall. Wiebelhaus has it now. To Scott Morgan. He'll jump it up from 16. It's short. Rebound Birch. Judd Birch quickly down court to Jay Pasieka gets the basket. Nice pass down court. Jay Pasieka hits it. 20-15. Yankton with a good fast break right there. There's Wiebelhaus in the corner, left alone if he wants a shot. Back out to Timmer. Zimmerman jumps it up. It's too hard off the glass. Rebound to the Kernels. They're controlling the boards. Pass no good. And now we've got a foul inside. That'll go against Eidsness. And into the basketball game, Mitchell brings Chris Thorson. So Thorson, the 6'3" senior, will check in. And bringing it up court now, Mark Reichen for Yankton. Reichen takes it right down the middle, hangs in the air, puts a shot up too hard off the glass. Rebounded by Scott Morgan. Scott Morgan handling the ball, taking it right up court. And now finally gets the ball there to Jay Eidsness for Mitchell. Kernels lead it by 5. Inside pass tipped away. Morgan chases it down. Nice spin move, but it's stolen away. Loses control as Tapkin stepped in. And Mark Reichen with the basketball to Judd Birch. Inside, nice catch by Miles. He'll get it right back to Birch. Over to Reichen. Yankton would like to cut into this lead now with 3:40 left in the first half. With the basketball now, Jay Pasieka to Miles. Jumper from 15, no good. And we've got a foul called against Mark Reichen on the rebound. Todd Miles had the open shot. Yankton not shooting at a good percentage tonight. 20-15, and that's the 5th team foul, so Mitchell will go to the line. Shooting, it'll be Bob Zimmerman. He's got 2 points on the evening. At halftime, we'll send it up to Mitchell High School for a wrestling report from Randy Alexander. Free throw by Zimmerman is good. Yankton has yet to step to the free throw line tonight. They've been hitting pretty well there last couple of games, but they aren't getting any chances tonight. There's Zimmerman, next free throw, that's good. Just like that, the lead is 7. Reichen with a pass to Birch. Now there's a double team, bit of a trap, and they'll step right back out. Chris Tapkin with the outside shot, it's high and no good. And the rebound, Morgan. Yankton getting no offensive boards, and that's a definite foul called against Jay Pasica. So Yankton not able to take it inside, is trying to see what they can do underneath. Jim Pasica will check in now, I believe, for Jay Pasica, as he's holding that knee and he's coming off the floor. So Jay Pasica goes right to the bench. And shooting free throws, it'll be Scott Morgan around and out with the first free throw, and Miles gets the rebound. Quickly down court, that's Chris Tapkin with the ball. Underneath, Miles with a nice catch. Hook shot, no good. Miles gets his own rebound, takes it right back up and in. Todd Miles with good quick moves underneath. 22-17, Yankton staying in touch. There's a steal by Reichen. I've got a 2-on-2 fast break. Reichen will hold it up. The pass, tough pass inside. Miles makes the grab. Shot no good. Miles gets the rebound. Goes back out front to Birch. And now Yankton. 22-17, 2:45 left in the half. Jim Pasica with the ball. Bounce past Judd Birch. And traveling's going to be called, and that nullifies the basket. No good with that shot as it went in, but traveling called. One thing, the Bucks offensively are certainly not playing their best game of the year, and they only trail by 5, so that'll give Coach Hofer some hope at halftime here, as their defense is doing the job against the Kernels. Zimmerman with a pass, gets it over there to Thieler. There's Morgan in the corner, tries on the baseline, and we're going to have a reach-in foul called. So the foul called before the shot, and it goes against Todd Miles. Tyson Thieler is a 5'10" freshman. He's in the basketball game for Mitchell. Here's Corey Schuster checking back in, taking the place of Chris Tapkin. Todd Miles goes out, and Jay Pasica comes back in, but he's limping a bit still. 2:23 left in the first half. Again, Morgan at the line. Free throw, no good. But Mitchell gets the rebound. Thieler puts it up, and no good. Morgan tips it. Schuster has it. The pass to Reichen. Free throw shots coming up here for Mitchell, and we're going to have a timeout called by Dave Hofer. Timeout for Yankton to score. Mitchell leading the Bucks 22-17. We'll take a break here with basketball action at Yankton High School. And again, the Kernels will go to the line, where they are 4 out of 7 right now. Still, the Bucks have not been to the free throw line tonight. Free throw way too hard off the glass. Wasn't even close, and Jay Pasica has it. Mark Reichen quickly down court to Corey Schuster, almost traveled. Looks inside, Jay Pasica. Oh, impossible pass, and a good steal there by Weebelhaus. So again, the Bucks throw it away. Morgan with the basketball, bringing it up alone, and he'll be guarded by Jay Pasica. Gets it off there to Darren Garretts in the basketball game. He had a good game against Yankton in that first contest. Weebelhaus left alone. He won't pop from 3. Over to Garretts, there's Thieler, jump shot off the glass, partially blocked by Birch, and it goes out of bounds. So it'll be basketball to Mitchell. Minute and a half left in the first half. Bounce pass, Thieler gets it off to Morgan. And with the ball right now, Zimmerman. So Mitchell is passing it around the perimeter. There's Wiebelhaus. Zimmerman, off-balance shot, swish. Bob Zimmerman hits the bucket. He's got 6 points now. And now again, it's a 7-point game. There's Mark Reichen over to Corey Schuster. Looking for the pass, finds Judd Birch. Inside, that's Jay Pasieka. The shot goes up and it's going to count. It goes in and he's fouled. It just hung on that rim and it's going to go. So Jay Pasieka has 3 baskets and he'll have a chance for a 3-point play here with just 55 seconds left in the half. And Thorson will check in. He'll take the place of Wiebelhaus. With that foul win against Tim Wiebelhaus, and the free throw by Pasieka rattles around and out. So with a 5-point lead, Mitchell has the basketball down to just 50 seconds left. Controlling it now are the Kernels. And right now with the ball, that's Garrett, hands it off to Thieler. Zimmerman, guarded by Reichen, pumps, off-balance pass there. They're looking inside Morgan, but Pasieka with a good defense. Now Morgan gets along the baseline. Nice pass out front. Thorson, the shot is no good. Tipped up, no good. Thorson gets it back. Easy shot, no good. Rebounded by Jim Pasieka. Mitchell missed a big opportunity, and now Yankton will go for 1 shot. Mark Reichen has the basketball. Looking for a player to pass to, finds Schuster. With 8 seconds left, it's almost thrown away. Jim Pasieka has it, and it's lost. Morgan has the ball. Down to 3. Mitchell will fire it up, and it's too late. So we've reached halftime in a low-scoring defensive battle. Our score at halftime, Yankton is trailing Mitchell. The Kernels have at Yankton High School. On the floor for Yankton, Judd Birch, Jim and Jay Pasieka, Corey Schuster, and Brian Corton. With the ball now, the Kernels have it. Inside they go. Easy pass. Timmer gets a shot blocked from behind by Jim Pasieka. Good defense by Yankton. The Bucks control it. We are underway. Here's Corton with a pass to Schuster. Looking inside, gets it over to Judd Birch. Birch guarded by Timmer. Oh, the pass right into the hands there of Timmer. And Mitchell has the basketball. Tipped away, but Corton's going to be called for the foul. Getting some turnovers. Rather needless turnovers against Yankton tonight have not helped their cause. Now they go inside, and Scott Morgan double team blocked from behind. Oh, and Yankton falls down, and the shot missed. Morgan has it blocked, and a foul called by Jim Pasieka to Yankton. And they couldn't pick it up off the floor, and it went right into the... So Scott Morgan eventually was fouled on the shot. He'll have a couple of free throw attempts coming up with 2 fouls now on Jim Pasieka. No player in the game has more than 2 fouls. Free throw, Morgan is short. Just 1 out of 5 at the line. Morgan gets 1 more opportunity. Normally a pretty good. That one's in. It's a 6-point lead now for Mitchell. 25-19 Yankton basketball. Corton bringing it down court. Off to Judd Birch on the right side. Birch hands it off to Schuster. They're looking pass to Jay Pasieka. Left-handed shot, no good, but he is fouled. Personal called on Pat Timmer, his second. So it'll be Jay Pasieka going to the free throw line. And Jay Pasieka has a couple of shots. First free throw is in. Jay Pasieka has 7 points in the game, and he'll have 1 more chance. That's only the second free throw for Yankton tonight. The next one is high off the glass, no good. Rebounded there by Morgan. Each team has scored 1 point. In the second half, it's 25-20. With the ball all alone, Timmer, outside jumper, it's good. Pat Timmer, left alone, hits the outside shot. Corton will bring it up for Yankton. Corton with a pass. Schuster gets it off to Judd Birch. Looking for Jim Pasica weaving there in the lane. Brian Corton now, and he's going to be called for carrying the basketball. Another turnover for Yankton. So with the ball now and controlling it is Mitchell. And bringing up court, that's Zimmerman, guarded by Corton. Bob Zimmerman, bounce pass there to Timmer, looking for Scott Morgan flashing into the paint. Here we go with Zimmerman. Timmer underneath Morgan. Off the glass, it's good. Scott Morgan into double figures now, has 12. Now it's a 9-point advantage. Yankton has to get their offense going. Judd Birch with a shot. It rolls around and in. Got the good bounce off the glass. Birch hits the bucket. Zimmerman, pass Corton at the timeline. Gets it off there to Eidsness with a basketball. Wiebelhaus guarded by Jim Pasica. They're backing in on Morgan, trying to provide all the help they can. Now they leave alone for the drive. No good, though, with a shot. Schuster has the ball. Here's Corton bringing it right down the middle. Bounce pass and a good one. Jay Pasica shot up. Jim Pasica around and in. Jay Pasica finally got the bucket. Okay, it was Jay Pasica. Both Jay and Jim had shots at that basket. Jay Pasica with the basket. 29-24. It's right back to 5. So Yankton keeping in touch. Here's Timmer to Morgan. Outside shot. High archer swish. Scott Morgan again with a great basketball game. Has 14. Here's Judd Birch now for Yankton. Birch with the ball out top. Schuster. Three-point shot. Around and out. Just wouldn't go. Rebound Mitchell. They're looking to fast break it. Good pass there, and the shot is up and in by Eidsness. So Eidsness now has 4 points. 33-24. Judd Birch with the basketball. He'll drive it inside and gets blocked from behind, but a foul called. Blocking foul goes against Mitchell, and Birch will have a couple of free throws. 4:40 left in the third quarter. Mitchell leads it by 9. And at the free throw line, Judd Birch, and he has had some terrific performances shooting free throws so far for Yankton, including 11 out of 11. Also 10 out of 11 earlier this year against Mitchell. Birch free throw is in. And Judd will have one more chance. Free throw Birch, that one's good also. So Birch in the game has 9 points. Now Yankton drops back. Mark Reichen is checked into the game for the Bucks. With the ball right now, Zimmerman gets the pass out to Jay Eidsness. Over on the right side, that's Timmer. And it's stolen away by Birch. On the fast break, Judd Birch taking it down, and that, the shot almost up and good, and a blocking foul called. Judd Birch just took matters into his own hands, and he's going to get a couple of free throws. Third foul goes against Pat Timmer now. And we'll see what Coach Gary Munson decides to do about that situation. Birch free throw, it's good. Yankton now just back into it. That lead anywhere from 3 to 9 ever since early in the first quarter. Checking into the basketball game, Darren Garrett's for Mitchell. Free throw Birch, it's good again. And now Yankton, a little bit of token pressure, and Garrett's will bring it up court. 33-28, the lead is back to 5. There we go, the bounce past Scott Morgan. See if Morgan, they're clearing out the side. Morgan against Jay Pasica. Gets over to Garrett. Alone is Zimmerman, but the shot is short. Rebounded there by Jim Pasica, and he's bumped. And now Mitchell is picking up the fouls. In fact, they have reached the 5-foul mark here, I do believe, in the third quarter. Tim Wiebelhaus has 3 fouls. Now that's just 4-team fouls. They had marked it up on the board real quick. So the next foul, it will be Yankton shooting free throws, and the Bucks will bring it down court now. Mark Reichen with the ball. He'll work against Zimmerman. Reichen gets it across half court. Nice drive into the middle. Hangs in the air. That's going to be a charging foul called, yes. So Mark Reichen got off balance there and is called for the charge. So with 3:48 left in the third quarter, that'll be Reichen's third. And they'll wipe up a little bit of the perspiration off the floor. 33-28. And now the Kernels, with a 5-point lead, has the ball. Here's the basketball now. Mitchell looking for the pass, and they get it to Morgan. Morgan will hand it right back to Eidsness, and he'll break the press. Eidsness with some good ball handling there. Gets it off to Garrett. Looking for the pass. That's Eidsness alone. Now Zimmerman guarded by Reichen. Scott Morgan with a nice fake and almost hung in the air. Morgan gets it back. The pass there to Eidsness, and now Mitchell will set up a play. Tipped away off the hands of Mitchell. Oh, they save it. Morgan makes a great catch. Oh, a good break there for the Kernels. Morgan puts up the one-hander and hits it. Wow, that could have been a turnover. Coach Dave Fulfer came out of his seat on that one. That was very close to being turned. Instead, the Kernels get a bucket. Pass inside. Now, Jay Pasieka backs off, misses the shot. That's going to be a foul called on Jim Pasieka reaching over. So the third foul goes against Jim Pasieka. Things just ever so close for Yankton tonight to working, but on both ends of the court, close but no cigar. 7-point lead for the Kernels. Bringing it quickly down court. Eidsness, nice bound pass all alone. Weevelhaus misses the shot. Gets it back and traveling called underneath. A big call right there. Eidsness had an easy bucket, or rather Weevelhaus, but he just couldn't make it. 35-28, and Reichen again with the ball. Mark Reichen with a pass over there to Judd Birch. Birch controlling it. They jump out on Birch with his three-point shooting prowess, and there's Jay Pasieka to Judd Birch, hangs in the air, puts a shot up, and it's good. Birch into double figures, has 13 points. Again, the lead is 5. Yankton cannot get below that 5-point mark. Now a double team, tipped away. But Mitchell comes up with a loose ball, as they've been doing all night long. Here's Morgan. The Kernels control. Pass to Scott Morgan. Three-point shot. It's good. 3-point by the 6'6" center, Morgan. Is that an all-state candidate or what? Boy, if there were a couple other good players in there, we'd be talking Mr. Basketball. All right, here's Schuster now. Mitchell leads by 8. Inside Birch. One-handed shot is good against Morgan. Judd Birch put it in, and he's coming to life. Birch has 10 points here in the third quarter. Morgan, with a behind-the-back dribble, eludes the pressure. 38-32, and now it's back on an even number. Had been rotating basically between 5 and 7. Morgan again with a basketball. Good spin move. Bounce pass inside, but it's stolen away by Reichen. Good quickness for Yankton. Quickly down court, Birch. And the shot blocked and a foul called on Morgan. It was Birch against Morgan. What a matchup, and Judd Birch this time will go to the free throw line. And boy, you've got to give Scott Morgan credit, not only all those block shots and intimidating defensive play, along with, let's see, at the point total, he's got 19 points. His first foul, though, just occurred. Checking into the game for the first time will be Steve Tramp for Yankton. He'll take the place of Jim Pasieka. 38-32, and Birch will be at the line shooting 2. Birch free throws up, and it's around and out. That's his first miss at the line. 1:13 left in the quarter. We'll try and get a wrestling report at the end of this quarter. Birch free throw, that's good. It's back to 5 now, back to that familiar 5-point mark. That's where it was at the end of 1. That's where it was at the end of 2. And now we're coming to the end of 3, and it's still a 5-point Mitchell lead. Here's a bounce pass, also stolen away. Garrett's all alone for the jumper. It's in. Now Schuster went for the steal. He didn't get it, and Darren Garrett's left alone for the easy basket. Judd Birch with the ball now for Yankton. Pass inside Tramp. Shovel pass along the baseline, stolen away. Turnover Yankton. And now the Kernels controlling with 40 seconds left in the quarter. Here's Garrett's with the ball. Gets it over there to Jay Eidsness. Eidsness with the pass, Zimmerman. Guarded by Reichen. Mitchell taking their time here with 25 seconds left in the quarter. Eidsness with the ball. Holding it high above his head. Looking inside, but he gets it back out to Zimmerman, down to 15 now. Mitchell will get ready to make their move. Here's Morgan. Pass inside Wiebelhaus, and he's pushed. Jay Pasieka comes down right on the top of Tim Wiebelhaus, so Jay Pasieka picks up his third foul. Todd Miles will check in for Pasieka. 9 seconds left in the quarter. Mitchell leads it by 7. Shooting free throws, it'll be Wiebelhaus, and you'll have a 1-on-1 situation. Big points upcoming right here. Free throw, Wiebelhaus hits too long. Oh, it stays good. My goodness. High off the rim, off the right rim, off the left rim, and it fell through. Wow. Free throw good. Wiebelhaus gets another one. Shot on its way. This one, no doubt about it, it's in. 9-point lead for Mitchell. The Bucks have to hurry it down. Just 5 seconds left. Here's Reichen with the ball. Spins around. 3-point shot. Reichen switches it. Reichen with a 3-pointer at the buzzer. Okay, we've reached the end of 3. 42-30.
But in varsity competition, top-ranked Yankton behind right now, 21-0. This is Randy Alexander from Mitchell High School with wrestling. We'll be back a little bit later on.
And right now, let's go back to YHS Gym for Bucks basketball. Here's Scott Kustra.
42-36. Mitchell leads the Bucks. Yankton putting pressure all over the court. We've just started the fourth quarter. Mitchell has the basketball. We'll, of course, check back with Randy right at the end of this quarter and see what's happening there at the wrestling action. With the basketball now, the Kernels. They're playing catch on the perimeter. Now Eidsness drives inside, puts up the jumper. It's good. Jay Eidsness gets the roll. So Eidsness has 3 baskets. Reichen with the basketball down court now for Yankton. Gets the pass over to Judd Birch. Judd Birch to Corey Schuster at 3-point range. Looks for the pass inside, tipped away, turnover Yankton. They're 14th of the game. Mitchell has 10. And now the Kernels are in command, leading by 8. They've got the ball. Scott Morgan trying to drive. Gets the pass right back out, and Mitchell really spreads out their offense now. And still with the ball, the Kernels. Wiebelhaus has it way out top. They lead it by 8. The Kernels can afford to take their time and look for the good shots. It's tough to come back against a well-coached ball club like Gary Munson has. These guys do not make a lot of mistakes. There's Timmer with the ball. Almost a steal. Now alone is Zimmerman. Pass inside. Morgan off the glass and in. They work it till they found Scott Morgan. It's a 10-point advantage. Yankton trails now by 10. Here's Reichen with a pass to Judd Birch. Inside they go Todd Miles. There's going to be a push from behind. That foul will go against Wiebelhaus. That'll be his 4th. Well, one thing with Marty Jacobson not in the lineup tonight for Mitchell. The front line bench strength for Mitchell a bit weak. Todd Miles shooting free throws, but he misses the first, and Morgan goes high to clear. So no points converted right there for Yankton. 10-point lead for the Kernels. With the basketball, Wiebelhaus drives. Partially blocked by Yankton. Here's Reichen with a pass out. Way out to Pasieka. The drive is good. Jay Pasieka hits the layup. He's got 11. And now Reichen gets in there, makes a steal. Oh, but Mitchell steals it right back. Big turnover there as Yankton a little too anxious with the basketball and knocked out of bounds. With the ball is Mitchell again. They are getting a hold of the loose basketballs tonight, and we've got a timeout on the floor. 5:27 left. The Kernels have the basketball as we're getting near the end of this one. 5:27 left. Yankton, a couple opportunities for steals there. Now they'll pressure all over the court. Mark Reichen with good quickness in the backcourt. He does have 3 fouls on him. There's a bounce pass, and with the ball is Timmer, guarded by Birch. Morgan with a pass, makes the grab. He puts it up and good. Scott Morgan again with the basket. 48-48. Reichen will bring it down court now. Pass off to Judd Birch. Back to Reichen. Fakes it, now puts it up from the free throw line. It's good. Mark Reichen has the basket. He's got 5 points. 48-40. There's the triple team. With the ball now, Zimmerman will break the timeline. Reichen with the defense. Bounce pass there, Timmer, guarded by Birch. Gets it out top. The basketball, Scott Morgan. Jim Pasieka shot up by Morgan. No good this time. Tapkin gets the rebound. Bounce pass, Reichen. Quickly down court, nice pass. Jay Pasieka takes it in and hits the layup. 48-42 with 4:20 left. Morgan gets the pass there to Zimmerman. The Bucks now have scored 4. Zimmerman bounced past to Wiebelhaus. Right back out to Zimmerman. Mitchell has the ball. The lead is 6. Around the right side. Now they go underneath Morgan again. Against 5 players the pass, and he is fouled. There were 5 Yankton players converging on Scott Morgan, and he got fouled. 4th foul against Jim Pasieka. So Morgan has a 1-and-1 upcoming, but he's only 2 out of 6 tonight at the line, so probably the best thing that Yankton can do is foul Scott Morgan. So he is deadly on those shots underneath. Morgan's free throw is around and out. Rebound Jay Pasieka. Okay, Yankton can cut it to 4 now. The Bucks need a basket every time down court. Here's Chris Tapkin. The pass outside Judd Birch. Birch will drive. Take it right back out to Tapkin. Underneath they go. Jay Pasieka, turnaround, up and good. Yankton has scored 6 in a row. Morgan gets the pass inbounds. Scott Morgan's going to take it all the way. Hangs in the air and hits the shot. Morgan with a basket. Mitchell leads it by 6. Boy, these offenses have come alive here in the second half after kind of a sluggish first 16 minutes. Pass inside Jim Pasieka. Nice fake, and he is fouled. A step-in foul called against Zimmerman. 3:24 left in the game. 50-44. The Bucks, after trailing by 10 now, have fought their way back to make it a game as Jim Pasieka will go to the line. First free throw opportunities for Jim. In fact, he does not have a point in the game. Came in averaging 10. 1-and-1 and a big 1-and-1 it is. On its way, it's in. Jay Pasieka with 15 tonight for Yankton. And Judd Birch has 16. Those two have led the scoring the past 5 or 6 games. Here's Jim Pasieka with 1 more opportunity. This one is good again. The lead is 4 again. Mitchell with a basketball. See if the Bucks can get a steal. They'll trap here at side court. Zimmerman gets the pass off to Timmer. Nice pass down there to Wiebelhaus. He'll get it right back to Morgan. Morgan puts it up off balance, but he hits it anyway. Scott Morgan with a basket. A phenomenal game for the 6'6 All-Stater. Here's Reichen with the ball now. Has nobody to pass it to. Gets it off to Judd Birch. Birch gets it stolen away on the dribble. Zimmerman picks it up. Mitchell leads by 6, and they control with just 2:45 left. Zimmerman bounce pass. Again, they look for Morgan underneath. Double team, gets it back off to Eidsnitz. The shot around and out. Rebound loose on the floor. And now I think that's off of Mitchell, and it will be Bucks basketball. Eidsnitz went to the floor and tipped it out with his left hand. We've got a timeout on the floor. Oh, exciting basketball.
On a totally new plan. That's the Allen Ludwig Insurance Agency, where people helping people across from the courthouse in Yankton.
Across half court. Gets a screen. Doesn't shoot. Gets it off to Tapkin. Alone for the baseline. The shot's too long as he was leaning forward in the air. The shot's no good. And the rebound there by Mitchell. It's a tough shot when you're leaning into it. There's the pass over there to Eidsness. They go back out top to Morgan. Now we're closing in on the 2-minute mark. Almost a steal by Birch. The basketball out front they go. Timmer left alone, 1:50 left. We'll see if Yankton decides to foul. Jim Pasica comes out on Morgan. Scott Morgan cross-courts it, and Mitchell is controlling. Down to 1:45. Yankton's going to have to foul pretty soon. So they do still trail by 6. There's Morgan left alone. Gets the pass to Eidsness. Mitchell doing a good job with the ball. One thing Yankton's going to have to guard against is not making the foul intentional, and there's a reach-in foul called against Birch. It'll be a 1-and-1 for Pat Timmer coming up. Yankton had to do that. We just have 1:32 left in the game. So with a 6-point lead, Pat Timmer has a 1-and-1 free throw situation coming up. All right, and Timmer is ready now. He's got 6 points in the game. Big free throw on its way. It's up and it is good. Swished right through. Pat Timmer will have one more chance. The Bucks may be forced now to start putting it up from 3-point range. Got some good 3-point shooters in there. Birch, Tapkin, free throw around and out. With a rebound is Jay Pasica. Mark Reichen quickly down court. Get the ball over to Birch. Back to Reichen. Back to Birch. 3-point shot. No good, just missed. Morgan has the rebound. And that could just about do it as Morgan is followed by Jim Pasica. So Jim Pasica will foul out of the basketball game. And for tonight, Jim Pasica with just 2 points, both free throws. So Scott Morgan will be shooting a 1-and-1 at the line, and checking in will be Todd Miles for Pasica. Shooting free throws, it'll be Morgan. He's 2 out of 7 at the line, but has a terrific 27 points in the scorebook tonight. Free throw is no good. Missed. Rebounded and picked up by Jay Pasica. Quickly down court, Reichen. Over to Pasica, 3-point shot, no good, but he's fouled after the shot, and Coach Munson won't like that for Mitchell. So Jay Pasica will have free throws coming up. Boy, and if the basket would have been hit right there, that could have been a huge play for Yankton. So Jay Pasica will have free throws coming up. A 1-and-1 situation. It was after the shot. Free throw is good. Again, the lead is 6. Yankton just not able to break any closer than 4 throughout the whole second half. Chris Tapkin checking out. Michael Connell in. Now Jay Pasica with one more free throw. It's on its way. It's good again. And immediately Yankton into their full court pressure defense. Miles reaches in and fouls Scott Morgan. And I believe that's what Coach Dave Hofer has told his team to do, especially with Todd Miles, who only has 2 in the game. So 2 out of 8 at the line for Morgan with 1:04 left in the game. We'll see what Scott can do this time with a 1-and-1. Free throw is no good. Rebounded. Jay Pasica comes out of there. Jay Pasica across half court. Oh, it's thrown away, stolen, but it's stolen right back and traveling called against Mitchell. So it's a turnover, Kernels. Yankton has the ball. They trail by 5. We've got just 57 seconds left, and we'll take a timeout on the floor. 53-48, Yankton High School for exciting basketball, and we're underway again with just 53 seconds left. Here's Michael Connell to Mark Reichen. 3-pointer is blocked. It's blocked there by Mitchell. The Kernels have the ball. And 43 seconds left, and with a reach-in foul, Reichen fouls Timmer. So the foul's the fourth going against Mark Reichen, and shooting free throws, it'll be Pat Timmer. Just 41 seconds left. Big defensive play that time by Pat Timmer. Now he'll be at the line, and the free throw is good, and no doubt about it. 6-point lead, and one more shot coming up. Next free throw, Timmer. It's around and in. 55-48. The pass over there to Reichen in a hurry. To Judd Birch. Back to Reichen. To Judd Birch. We'll see if Bucks can get off a shot. Here's Reichen, three-pointer. Around and out, no good. Rebound by Jay Pasieka, off the glass, no good. Rebound underneath Reichen, and he is fouled. So Yankton will be shooting free throws, but the clock is down to 26. Mark Reichen will be shooting free throws at the line. 4 fouls on Pat Timmer. And Mark Reichen will have 2 shots, and the first one is up, and it's no good off the front rim. So the sophomore will get one more attempt. Next one on its way. This one's high and off the glass. No good again. Rebounded Wiebelhaus. Tim Wiebelhaus is fouled there with 21 seconds left, and the Kernels now may be able to run out the clock. Right at the end of this game, we'll go to a report from Randy Alexander at Mitchell High School, if we can, and get a wrestling update. At our last juncture, Mitchell was leading 21-0 in the wrestling that is very big in the ESD. Both those teams unbeaten. But we'll find out exactly what's going to happen from Randy Alexander coming up shortly. Right now, free throws at the line for Mitchell. Wiebelhaus fires it up, and he hits the first one. Wiebelhaus 4 out of 4 at the line. He has 6 points on the game, and that could just about do it. 8-point lead for Mitchell, just 21 seconds left. Next free throw, Wiebelhaus, he hits it. So they've done the right things here in the late going, hitting most of their free throws. Here's Mike O'Connell down court. He'll fire it up from 3 and switching it. Down court, the pass is, a timeout called. Mike O'Connell nailed a three-pointer and a timeout called, and boy, that was against tough house here at Mitchell High School, or rather at Yankton High School. We will be going to Mitchell shortly for a wrestling report from Randy Alexander. And there's a foul called, and this foul against Mark Reichen, that's going to be his 5th. With just 1 second off the clock there's 11 left. And Mark Reichen will foul out of the basketball game with 5 points, but a good defensive effort tonight for Reichen. And Yankton will get Chris Tapkin in there. So Tapkin will check in now for the Bucks. Shooting free throws at the line, it'll be Jay Eidsness with a 1-and-1. Free throw is good. Again, Mitchell hitting their free throws at the end. 58-51. The Bucks could never get closer than 4 down the stretch. A lot of valiant efforts at it. Next free throw is good by Eidsness. Pass down to Chris Tapkin. He'll let it fly from out court, and he just misses. Rebound put back up. Tapkin, no good, out of bounds with 2 seconds left. Kernel basketball. Mitchell gets their 8th win of the year with 2 seconds left. Mitchell has the ball. And Morgan gets the bounce pass in, and a foul called with 1 second left. So there will be time for a free throw or two. 59-51, and now the crowd gets up and ready to head out of Yankton High School. The Bucks put up a valiant effort against the 4th rated team in the state. They just couldn't quite do it. Shooting free throws, Jay Eidsness, who has 8 points on the night. And it's up, and it is good by Eidsness. He'll get one more attempt. 60-51. Jay Eidsness will have one more chance. It's up, and it is good again. And that will do it. That's the ball game as the buzzer sounds. The final score in a hard-fought game,